Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Major Cotton and we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The sun is setting over Brussels airport and today we'll be flying over to Gdansk in Poland at the seaside. Shoutouts go out to my friend's Dutch sim pilot who is actually from Belgium. One would assume he's from the Netherlands. And to my other friend, PS Game Angel, who happens to be from Poland. So I'll be virtually connecting them today, if I find the entrance to this aircraft. I haven't been flying this type for a long time. It's the Beechcraft King Air 350i, as you can see here on the winglet. Oh yeah, and there's actually a door. How beautiful is that? Let's take a quick look at the back. Yeah, that's VIP worthy, definitely. Quite a number of seats. Interesting. This might be the bathroom. No, probably not. There's no bathroom in this plane. This will be a 2.5 hour flight. So I hope our passenger have or has been to the bathroom before.
Waiting for your
Let's
signal
call
to
them in.
start boarding.
And I'm already curious if I managed the cold and dark startup, or if I'm going to fail.
Nice to meet you, Captain.
Because to be nice to meet you too. Because to be very honest with you, this looks more intimidating than the Cessna Citations that I'm flying so often. And also a little bit more than the Piaggio that I love so much. Let's see, I think this is the battery, yes. Generator 1, generator 2. That's a good start. Avionics master goes on as well, beautiful. Then we have ignition and engine start. Over there we got fuel. Let's put this on. Don't ask me why I'm turning the auxiliary transfer override on, but with the automatic startup I watched that it's being turned on automatically, so it must be of some use. Okay. So far I've not found an APU, and as you will see very soon, we don't need one. And no. Low idle should be good. This is fine, I think. And the prop lever goes forward. Yep. Seems to work. The second one. And I think this one we can turn off because it's starter only. And if I'm not completely mistaken, these gauges were not in here when I was flying this plane last time. They were missing due to some bug. But thankfully they have returned. I liked it very much. Or I'm mistaken and mixing this plane up with the C90 or CX90 or how it's called. The other Beechcraft King Air. I will have to check that. So, why is the EGT on the right side so much higher? Hell, I don't know. Oh! That might be why. Yeah, that helped us. Perfect. It's normalizing. Then we'll take a look at our flight plan. We're here in Brussels National Airport. I think there's nothing where we can put in weather information or anything. This plane is advanced, but not that much. Yeah, flight plan. We'll be going over. Let me check a little bit what we got here. What is this airport? Fassberg Army. An army base. There we've got Heringsdorp. Never heard that before. Over here we got Norway, Oxby. Also interesting. Where's that Norway? NO. It should be Norway. So EP? No, EP. EP is not Norway. That's Poland. Yeah, and Oxby is surely not Norwegian. Okay, NO probably does not mean Norway then. Regardless, we got an RLS approach here, which will be the next challenge, but everything's in here is operated via this touch screen. And I think when I click here, yeah, we can set our CDI-source. This is looking good actually. Bearing pointers. We take GPS here, and we take the localizer. We could even put in a bearing pointer to the nearest airport, which can be useful. Ignition is still on, yes, you're right. And it's off. Pitot heat. We got over here. I mean, it's ridiculous at 23 degrees centigrade outside, but we'll be climbing a little bit higher, I guess. How high will it be? 280. I think we could go up to 35,000 feet. So I want to go to 300. And then there is something about cabin pressure. Where is it? Here it is. speed. People. Ah! Ah! Look what I got here. So the climb rate maximum. It still says minus 10 feet per minute. Cabin altitude is set to 8,133 feet, which should be fine. Okay, we'll try that.
Brussels clearance delivery. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree
We shall
IFR to
try.
Gdansk. Ready to copy.
Set
Cotton Hotel
autopilot.
Lima Alpha 7 Tree is clear to Gdansk Airport.
I remember
Via the
something.
LSI-2 X-ray departure, runway 01. Climb by a SID maintain flight level 290. Departure frequency is 126.6 squawk 0257.
Okay, let's confirm.
Clear to Gdansk via the ELSI-2 X-ray departure. Runway 01. Climb via SID maintain flight
Set
level
our
290.
climb speed.
Departure frequency is 126.6 squawk 0257.
135
Cotton Hotel
knots.
Lima Alpha 7 Tree.
And we
Cotton
activate
Hotel
nav
Lima
mode
Alpha
right
7
away.
Tree. Read that correct. Contact ground on 121.705. Good day.
Just wanted to drop by and say hello before you leave for Gdansk today with Mr. Claessens on board. He's one of our best clients leaving for vacation with his relatives. Well, it's about time. Provide him with the finest service. I know
Yeah,
I can count on
it's
you.
about time.
Have a nice trip.
We will have a nice trip. I promise.
Brussels ground. Cotton Hotel Lima
So,
Alpha 7 Tree with Yankee.
flaps
Ready to
set
taxi.
to take off.
IFR.
Here's a flaps indicator, by the way.
Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree. Taxi to and hold short of runway 01 using taxiway Zulu Charlie 5 cross runway 07 right. Contact tower on 120.78
That is stage 1.
Taxi to and hold short runway 01 using taxiway Zulu Charlie 5 cross runway 07 right. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree.
Okay, okay.
To all passengers, welcome on board flight HLA 73 with service from Steenokkerzeel to Gdansk. We'll be shortly in line for takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat, and to make sure your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, to airplane mode. This is a non-smoking flight. Thank you for choosing Happy Landings. Enjoy your flight.
Oh, just noticed I forgot something important. Landing lights, taxi lights, navigation, recognition, beacon, and strobe. Yep, that's better. I kind of like turboprops, as you may have noticed. But this one really likes to speed up the taxiing.
Brussels Tower, Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree, at runway 01 ready for departure. IFR to Gdansk.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree, QNH 1016. Cleared for takeoff runway 01.
01.
Cleared for takeoff runway 01. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree.
Isn't that over there? And it says I should go
Ladies
there.
and gents, this is First Officer Vandenberg speaking. Estimated flight time to Gdansk is 2 hours 15 minutes. We remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened.
There's another
Thank you for your
plane.
attention, and
There's
let's
a
have a great
Sperry.
flight.
The runway 01. Take off from runway 01. Is this 01? No, can't be. This must be 01. Okay, Brussels is the most confusing configuration of runways to the know. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another aircraft
V1.
straight ahead. This is unusual. They're operating this runway from two directions.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree, contact
Is this considered safe?
6 tree. Good day.
Okay. Who cares? You're fine.
126.6
And
Cotton Hotel Lima
we
Alpha 7
put
Tree.
up our flaps and we turn on the yaw damper because
Brussels
the
departure.
aircraft is
Cotton
screaming
Hotel
at us.
Lima Alpha 7 Tree is at 2,300 climbing flight level 290.
I gotta say the climb rate is good. Okay, these are quite mighty engines.
Continue to Bravo Uniform November.
What happened to your hairstyle? Oh my god. What do we have here? Master panel lights on. Yeah, why not? Lights on is not bad. What do we have here? Emergency use only, and there we've got a thermometer. Let's switch it to centigrade. That's more familiar to me. And I just noticed I haven't seen any passenger safety
Cotton Hotel Lima
signs.
Alpha 7 Tree, contact Brussels Center on 125.0. Good day.
Probably don't.
125.0
And
for
we
Cotton
should
Hotel
maybe take
Lima
care
Alpha
of
7
our
Tree.
prop. Pull it back to, let's say,
Brussels Center.
80%.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree is passing 8,500 climbing flight level 290.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree. Brussels Center, QNH 1016. Radar contact. Continue to Bravo Uniform November.
Yeah, that's nice. Everything in the green here. And look! We get even more data! We got a fuel calculator? Ah, shit, we have to put in the fuel that we got on board. And how much is it? 9,500. No, 950 pounds times 2 makes 1,900. And why is this in gallons? Why the fuck is this in gallons? Okay, just a second. ChatGPT. Please convert 1,900 pounds of aircraft fuel to gallons. 284 US gallons, okay. Oh wait, no, we need to go back. And we need to put in 284. Hit enter. So we have a no wind range of 448 nautical miles currently. And we're already getting troubles with the cabin pressure. Oops.
Our passengers worried about
No, 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 no.
at the back are quite shaken up. I'm feeling it too.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. I didn't want it. Oh my god. Did the cabin pressure just... the warning just disappear? This is beautiful. Sir, you okay? I'm really sorry for that mishap, you know. I was pushing the wrong button and suddenly the plane was going woo, and I really didn't want it. I'm a professional, you know. So, sorry once again. And beautiful, our no wind range is going up. Which is especially useful because it was a little bit short of our destination. Check our flight plan. Yeah, we have 534 nautical miles. But now this is looking very nice. This is the fuel in gallons. So we got actually 276. A little bit less than we assumed here. Means -3. Yeah, that should be correct now. And the range is still okay. 2.2 nautical miles per gallon. Yeah, well, fuel consumption is a bit higher than a Prius. But show me a Prius that can travel 214 knots ground speed. Roughly calculating, that's like 450 kph, and we're still accelerating. Awesome. I mean, we're not going to hit the speed of the Piaggio P180. This is a real Ferrari of the skies. But it's also not shabby. We can go up to 210 knots. So we'll pull the throttle in a little bit. Because I definitely do not want to overspeed. And look what happened to our no wind range. Over 1000 miles an hour. Yeah, slow down, slow down. Or don't speed up any further. Yeah, I think we're finding a good balance for the throttle.
Cotton Hotel, Lima Alpha, 7 Tree, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
And our no wind range increased to 1246 nautical miles, or almost 4 hours. Beautiful! Altitude is life, altitude is range. Altitude saves money.
Cotton Hotel, Lima Alpha, 7 Tree, Amsterdam Center.
Do I see icing?
Continue.
Let's inform our passengers.
To all passengers, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of Happy Landings on flight HLA-73. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 29,000 feet at an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 22:02 and are expecting to land in Gdansk approximately at 0:59 local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Yeah, glad to be your captain today. And see you soon when there's any news to report. Just look at this. Isn't this crazy? Our current tracking is 62 degrees. And our heading, so where our nose is pointed at, it's at 48. So we got a difference of 15 degrees here. This is wild. 98 knots from the left and from the rear. This is how it looks from outside. Absolutely crazy. But the wing is actually saving us a little bit of fuel at least. It's always good when you have a positive balance between ground speed and true airspeed. The wind is giving us 30 knots. It's 30 nautical 3 miles per hour. And by the way, we just have 54 minutes to go at our current speed. And we're slightly in the yellow. I should dial back only a tiny little bit. Another tiny bit. And come on, go to 210. Yep, that's better. If there's one thing that disturbs me about this aircraft, then it's that you don't see anything when you're looking out of the side window, except this little triangle here. How does it look from back here? Not much better. Here you can see a little bit more. So, sir, are you satisfied with our flight, except for the tiny little mishap that will cost me about 30% of the passenger satisfaction? No, you're fine? Okay. Then maybe you wanna hit the subscribe button? Yeah, now would be a good time. You got nothing to do anyway. Pull out your phone and click on the bell. You will never miss another flight. Yes, as you see, we are currently descending. In my opinion, maybe a little bit late. And I got another major problem. I cannot activate the direct to approach. No, I can. It's just a different button. But how? Oh, here. Waypoint. Golf Delta 903. Enter. Activate. Go, go, go.
Below 18,000 feet. Just a heads up to switch the altimeter to QNH.
Yes, that's a splendid idea. Just need to know to which I set it. And 2947. The position of the knob is a little bit annoying. I mean, yes, when you're sitting in the aircraft, you can just blindly fumble it, but when I need to look at it and point my mouse at it at the same time, need to have the actual pressure in view, it's making it all a little bit difficult. And right, we should turn down our speed. Yeah, shut up. Need to add a little bit of power at least to turn off the warning. But now we'll have to add much more power to maintain a little bit of airspeed. Like that. A little bit low. And we'll push our prop more and set prop speed full forward. Looking good, looking nice. But please, whoever is responsible for this plane, this is the PFD button. This is the direct to button. Anyway, something I can get used to. This GD903 is like some kind of collection point. You keep flying there until there is a slot, and then they let you in. At least that's what I think it works like. Beautiful region, probably. Many lakes, a coastline. Maybe a place to spend some vacation at. Further north, it's supposed not to be that hot. By the way, oh, 13 degrees centigrade. And quite a strong wind. Let's hope it's not too gusty and not too nasty. Fuel economy is working out just fine. We got 1 hour 30 left in our tank. And look at this, this is funny. Here you've got fuel in liters. There you've got a pounds per hour's consumption. And here you see actual gallons. While over there you got pounds again. Liters, pounds, gallons, you can see it all.
Cotton Hotel, Lima, Alpha, 7 Tree. Contact Gdansk approach on 127.28. Good day.
Yes, sir. Good day.
Going to 127.28. Cotton Hotel, Lima, Alpha.
I'm sorry we're
7
going 500 feet too low, but I don't want to climb anymore.
Gdansk approach. Cotton Hotel, Lima, Alpha 7 Tree. 6200.
No, that's a lie. We're not at 6200.
Cotton Hotel, Lima, Alpha, 7 Tree. Gdansk approach. QNH 909. Radar contact. Continue to GD 903.
Okay, we continue to GD 903. And before I forget it, we'll turn landing lights on. And why not taxi as well? Doesn't do us any harm. Speed, I think, is fine so far. We can slow down later. Yeah, maybe they'll guide us in directly from GD 903 because that looks like a good angle actually. Because our runway is at which orientation? (290). Yeah, could be approximately. Seems to be nicely lined up. Currently I'm wondering if this is a relative terrain map, because it looks like one. But down here, weather and terrain is completely grayed out. On the other hand, we can see weather here, so probably this is weather and terrain combined. Didn't pay attention on the ground. And honestly, I really cannot remember anymore. Not too cloudy over Gdansk, which is good. I mean, we'll have an ILS approach anyway. But it's also nice to see something sometimes, ain't it? I suppose this is Gdansk, the city. Airport somewhere over here. Ain't it so? And directly to our right. Yeah, I think that's an airport for sure. Orientation also looks correct. And it's nice and clear. Beautiful. Lucky us. Although in this plane we have the luxury of synthetic vision, so fog shouldn't have bothered us as much as it did recently in the Piaggio P180. That was quite something, that landing in Zielnica. Part of me was hoping to have something similar today. Part of me is happy to see the landscape at night.
Cotton Hotel, Lima Alpha 7 Tree. Contact Gdansk Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach.
No problem, can do. Oh, we should fly
Tower
to
on
Yplan.
118.105.
Yplan.
Cotton Hotel, Lima Alpha 7 Tree.
And activate. Let's go to Yplan.
Gdansk Tower, Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree, 12 miles southeast, inbound ILS runway 29er approach.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree, Gdansk Tower. QNH 9er 8, cleared ILS runway 29er approach.
Cleared ILS runway 29er approach. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 Tree.
I have no idea how to switch the units here. So we'll take another quick look over here, 29.47. That should be fine then. And we're about to reach Ipam. And now we should fly to GD902 again, okay? I guess we can manage. Gulf Delta 902, enter, activate. Yeah. So that seems to make sense. That's the important thing, or the interesting thing about ILS approaches. You always get those random waypoints thrown at you by ATC, and then you need to react quickly and set a direct to course, which we did very nicely. There's one airport over there, I see, but it's not the one we're going to, obviously. House is right over there. So we should set an altitude. We set it to 468. I mean, we can only set it to 400 then. No! You can set it to 468. And activate approach. And we say, oh my god, it goes all so quickly. We go to VNAV. And we go to flight level change. And we dial back our throttle for sure. Is VNAV on? I see no VNAV. Okay. No. We go to altitude hold mode. And we pull out our flaps, our gear, maximum flaps, that is great. And why are we climbing? Why are we climbing, goddammit? Okay, no ILS approach for us. Or maybe, wait. Localizer 2. Does not look right at all. Autopilot goes off. And actually it's not clear at all anymore. Oh, and we should also turn off the... Oh, it is off. We turn it off with the autopilot. This is great. So, I've completely lost the airport. What do you mean by flight to EPGD? Oh yeah, that's the airport, exactly. And it's over there.
Wind 26 at 16, cleared to land runway 29er.
That's beautiful, thank you.
Clear to land runway 29er. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 tree.
Yeah, that's looking good now. A little bit up. And the trim. Slow down a little bit more. This aircraft requires some work. I like that. A little bit turbulent. Need to push in the throttle a bit more. We got quite a headwind here. So throttle. Yeah, now we're looking good. Keep it nice and steady. Throttle to idle. And let it glide in. Yep, about like this.
Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 tree, turn next taxiway.
Yes, ma'am, will do. Hey, I didn't want it, I didn't want it, I didn't want it. Give me throttle, give me a real throttle,
Hotel Lima
please.
Alpha 7 tree, exit runway when able.
Look, I'm completely able. I can do this.
Gdansk ground. Cotton Hotel Lima Alpha 7 tree.
Continental Hotel Lima Alpha 73. Taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Echo Alpha Alpha or Alpha Alpha 3 altitude Alpha 1.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking using taxiway Echo Alpha Alpha or Alpha Alpha 3 Alpha 2 Alpha 1. Continental Hotel Lima Alpha 73.
Oh. Yeah. And overspeed again. Third time taxi speeding. Yeah. And there we go. We arrived. Fuel cutoff. Worked nicely. Batteries up, generators up. Whole aircraft up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gdansk in beautiful Polska. Passenger satisfaction, as I predicted, minus 30%. 3 times taxi speeding still leaves us with 85% bonus. Beautiful. But no S rating this time. I'm very sorry. Nonetheless, landing was kind of buttery, wasn't it? Considering the heavy winds. I'm still satisfied with this flight. I hope you too. If so, feel free to give the video a like. And if you want to see more like it, if you're still not bored of Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I surely ain't, then subscribe to my channel. Would be a pleasure to see you again. So, that's it for tonight. Gamerbot? No, Major Cotton. Over and out.